racetrack that, has never been repaved, opened in 1969, but all the drivers will tell you, don't pave this place. It's perfect the way it is. And we really appreciate all the new management here. They've made a lot of improvements and so forth. And the new scoreboard that you see in the middle of turns 3 and 4, cleaning things up, painting things, getting things the way Franklin County Raceway, will need in the future. And we are honored with the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic to come back here again. Last year's race was pretty darn exciting. I'm sure tonight's race here will be as well. And as I mentioned, it's been an interesting year for the Smart Modified Tour. Started out in the Palmetto State on March 1st. That's right, the beginning of March Madness, if you will. And Blake Barney went to victory lane at Florence Motor Speedway. And Blake is back with us for the first time since that victory down there. He's in the blue and pink number 27 in the starting lineup. I asked Blake today, what's with the new colors? And he said, well, I really just didn't like the black and white number 27. I thought it looked cool and classy and professional, but Blake wanted a different colored race car, and that's the deal with the new paint scheme.
Call the drivers to the cars.
Okay, thank you. Anderson Motor Speedway, also in South Carolina the next week. Luke Baldwin picked up the victory there. Matt Hirschman, the win at South Boston Speedway and the Pace-O-Matic King of the Modifieds. And then the last two events we mentioned, Ryan Newman going to victory lane at Orange County Speedway. And at Hickory, yes, a month ago, Paulie Hartwig, the 14-year-old, drove to his first career Smart Modified Tour win in only his sixth start. We want to call all drivers to their cars now. All drivers to their cars. We are about to begin driver intros here in just a moment. Let me know when, David. David, how soon? I'm told about 4 or 5 minutes until we begin driver intros here at Franklin County. Our next event will be the first weekend in July on a Saturday night at Caraway Speedway for the Revolutionary 99. So if you like what you see here tonight, you can do two things. You either travel down to Sophia, North Carolina, that's just outside of Asheboro, and head to Caraway Speedway. It's a doubleheader week with the ZMAX Cars Tour there and the Smart Modified Tour separated by just a couple of days. So if you want to go down there, or you can watch the races live on FloRacing. Both series are on FloRacing. We're taking a look at some of the drivers actually climbing into their race cars. There's Johnny Kievman in that yellow and blue number 48. He gives us a wave. We will have driver intros just momentarily here. Kievman, one of the guys that has been around for a while. And right there is the 27 of Blake Barney. Blake, wave to the crowd as you get in. Blake, listen to me, buddy. No, just wave to the crowd, bud. Come on. Wave to everybody. There you go. All right. He's from New Jersey. Forgive him. I love the New Jersey Speedsters. And we appreciate having Blake Barney back with us here on the Smart Modified Tour. We're going to show you a look at our onboard camera. Right now, it's kind of like twilight, so it'll look a lot better once the sun goes down, the lights come on here at Franklin County Raceway. We have an onboard camera provided by Glitch here tonight, and that'll show you a unique perspective of Joey Braun in that 79 car here tonight at Franklin County Raceway. We'll show you the G-forces, what the car is doing around the racetrack, and we'll maybe even attempt to tell you how fast that car is running at some point during the race as well. But that is something that we're seeing tonight on FloRacing because of the fine folks from Glitch to provide this unique perspective of what the drivers go through when they're battling around a racetrack with this 22-degree banking here at Franklin County Raceway. This place, honestly, was made for modifieds. And by the way, we're going to see the crate modifieds out after this race as well. Brooklyn Newman one of those drivers, the daughter of Ryan Newman. She'll be running the Capital number 52. She's 14 years old. You can see that car go to the tech area just towards, in the infield, but towards the turn one side of the victory lane area. But Brooklyn Newman will start third here tonight and go after her first victory on pavement. Just the other night, she ran at Millbridge Speedway in Salisbury, North Carolina. And there is Brooklyn's machine getting a whole bunch of help as she goes through the pre-race technical process to make sure that that car is ready to go here this evening. We also have Legends cars in the house here tonight. You'll see that live on FloRacing. So after the Smart Modified Tour, there's plenty still to come. Want to say a big thank you to everybody for their patience here tonight during this delay.
Who's got the mic for Gentlemen Start Your Engines by Kenny Minter?
Couple of minutes away at most before we get started, and we do that out of respect. Obviously, some medical attention in the grandstands here tonight needed to take care of that. The drivers' teams patiently waiting. They want to put on a show for you, but we want to make sure that everything is taken care of the way it needs to be before we go back to entertainment, and that's what racing is all about. Are we good? All right, I have been given the green flag. It's time to meet the stars of the Smart Modified Tour, powered by Pace-O-Matic here tonight. All right, we're trying to rush things along here this evening to make sure you get to see all this 110-lap race that makes up the Kenny Minter Classic. Hey. Before we get to the starting grid, let's turn it downstairs. Go to Chris Williams, who's standing by with Kenny Minter Jr. for the command to fire engines this evening.
Drivers, start your engines!
Starting count. You done go real quick and wait.
Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic for the Kenny Minter Classic at Franklin County Raceway. On the pole for this race, the number 98 car He is a track champion at Hickory Motor Speedway in the late model stock car ranks, but now turns his attention on a part-time schedule with the Smart Modified Tour. He's got Eddie's Garage on the side of that 98 machine for Landon Huffman. On the outside of the front row, a 3-time Pace-O-Matic Pole Award winner with a Shady Grady Racing number 15. Right now sits just inside the top 10 of the point standings for the 15 out of Waverly, New York, Bryce Bailey. Starting third, a big welcome back to this driver. He's got Clarence's Steakhouse on the side of that machine. Another one of those New Jersey speedsters in the starting lineup here tonight. He drives for Andretti in the number 26. A former winner here at Franklin County Raceway, it's Danny Bone. To his outside in row number 2, he will start fourth here tonight in the 7VA. It's the defending series champion. With Pace-O-Matic on the side of that car for S&S Racing, it's the wild child, Luke Baldwin. Starting fifth, one of the Racing Electronics Rookie of the Year competitors. A great qualifying effort for this kid. Second generation race car driver Jamie McMurray is his dad. The Bass Pro Shops number 40 for Carter McMurray. Starting on the outside of that row in the 6th slot, third generation modified racer. He too is a rookie and now a graduate from App State University. In the 7NY, it's Jack Baldwin. Starting 7th, just outside the redraw here tonight. He qualified in that position. A big weekend for him, competing here tonight and tomorrow in Anderson, Indiana. He will compete in the Little 500 in the shadows of the Brickyard. It's from South Bend, Indiana, the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. To his outside, the 79, Joey Braun, carrying one of those glitch onboard cameras we will feature on our FloRacing broadcast here tonight. He's in the Hillbilly Racing Ride and out of Long Island. Looking good here tonight is Joey Braun. 9th, Slayton Myers, the rookie competitor in the number 4 out of Walnut Cove, North Carolina, the son of Burt Myers, who starts alongside of him, the 3-time champion of the Smart Modified Tour and now 100 total wins at Bowman Gray Stadium. Big congratulations to Burt Myers. He accomplished that feat. He's in the number 1 car here tonight. Starting 11th, it'll be Johnny Keeveman out of Florida, former Super Late Model Hot Shot, starting 12th in the blue, pink, and white, number 27. Another driver from New Jersey, the winner at Florence Motor Speedway earlier this year, it's Blake Barney. Starting 13th, maybe it'll provide him a lucky spot here tonight for the independent runner, the 21 of Jimmy Wallace. Starting 14th, this kid's got a long way to go. He's battling for a championship early in his career, 14 years old. Hickory Motor Speedway winner for Paulie Hartwig out of New Jersey in the 73. Starting 15th, Jake Crum, third in points, is the driver of the number 99. 7th in points, J-Cash, Jonathan Cash in the 16 VA. He'll start 16th here tonight, and rounding out the field, you have Daniel Yates in that 18 car, that black and yellow machine, starting 17th. And rounding out the field, poor qualifying effort here tonight for Joey Coulter. He's 6th in points, a 2-time winner of the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic. He drives the 02 Gray Ghost.
Coming back to the wave. Coming back to the wave. We'll be coming back to your wave lap, Brandon. We'll be coming back to your wave lap.
You hear the rumble of 600 horsepower. These drivers just moments away from standing on the gas and going green around this 22-degree banked racetrack. Lightning quick conditions under the lights of Franklin County Raceway. So folks, we need you on your feet. This is our salute to open wheels, to chrome horns, and 600 horsepower. These are the ground pounders, the Mod Squad. This is the Smart Modified Tour. And a big thank you to Pace-O-Matic for their support of this series, as well as Clarence's Steakhouse here tonight, putting some money on the line. Among that money challenge here tonight is for Landon Huffman. He leads the field to the green flag. If he wins here tonight, a $500 bonus for him put up by Clarence's Steakhouse in Ridgeway, Virginia. Big thank you to everybody there. Clarence's Steakhouse has been infamous with Southern Modified Racing for such a long time. I know anytime I went to Martinsville Speedway, my dad as a kid would always take me to Clarence's Steakhouse. 1 to go until we go green here at Franklin County Raceway. Landon Huffman leads the field to the green flag. Bryce Bailey alongside that second row is Danny Bone in the 26. Luke Baldwin, the defending series champion. This place in Southwest Virginia is special. And tonight it will be living by the grace of God and 600 horsepower of the Smart Modified Tour. Bailey able to grab the top spot off of turn number 2. Huffman down the bottom side of the racetrack. Baldwin in the 7 VA now alongside. Battle for the second spot. Baldwin very good. Baldwin, the Pace-O-Matic Pole Award winner here tonight in that Sadler Stanley Racing yellow and black machine. Oh, man. A little bit hairy off of turn number 4. Everybody got jacked up sideways. Bryce Bailey still leads. Now Baldwin in second. Baldwin says, I'm not done. Going for the lead now is Luke Baldwin, who just made some starts in the NASCAR Truck Series, including just last week at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Huffman now challenged by another Baldwin for third. It's Luke and Jack Baldwin on the outside going for the top spots here in the Kenny Minter Classic. Luke Baldwin, how long can he stay out there? Problem is Landon Huffman has filled the hole. He's got no opportunity to get down to the bottom. But this 22-degree banking here at Franklin County Raceway provides that momentum that he needs. Right in the middle of the corner, stands on that gas, just inches away from the wall on the front stretch, and powers into turns 1 and 2. Baldwin now able to inch his way out. A nose ahead of Bryce Bailey. Bailey backs off. Luke Baldwin to the lead in the Kenny Minter Classic at Franklin County. Bryce Bailey, looks like that 15 car might be a little bit tight. Kind of shoving the nose in the center of the corner. Got to be easy with the throttle with that much wheel in it coming off the corner. Now Bailey back to the back bumper of Luke Baldwin. Third is Jack Baldwin. Fourth, the battle right there. Joey Braun in the 79 car. And Landon Huffman. We have an onboard camera on that 79 car. And that 79 car looking good here tonight at Franklin County Raceway. Let's ride on board, if we can, with Joey Braun. Oh, we don't want to pull away from this battle, though. Bryce Bailey looking to the inside of Luke Baldwin. We'll get back to that just momentarily here during our FloRacing broadcast. It's Baldwin, Bailey, Baldwin, the triple B's up front. Actually, 4 B's in a row because you got Braun in fourth. Huffman, the first person in the lineup without a B for an initial. He rides in the 5th spot. 6, Burt Myers in that Pinnacle Financial machine. And then behind that, you have the 26 car. The 26 machine looking good here tonight is Danny Bone. Danny Bone on the inside of the racetrack up front, all alone here. But we look a little bit further back in the field. Newman trying to pick up some spots in that Shitty Coolers blue and orange number 2. And then there's Danny Bone right there. Bone trying to get another win here at this racetrack. Danny Bone, so good in a modified, making his first start of the year. But Bone is one of those guys that really could steal the show here tonight. Alpine Partners, Neil, supporting this effort here tonight. It's thanks to the sponsors like Alpine Partners, Clarence's Steakhouse, and Dancer Farms with former New Jersey racer Tom Dancer, who has supported Danny Bone. We have a caution coming out here. 16 laps into this 110-lap race. We are told by race director David Hoots, debris on the racetrack, the reason for the caution. We'll take a quick break here on FloRacing, and we'll come back with some more electric racing from Franklin County Raceway. Baldwin having a good run inside the top three. We go to our racing electronics race communication. Jack, how's it going so far?
I fired off pretty good there, made our way up to third, tried to get back in line and kind of keep the rear tires under it right there. Early caution earlier than I wanted to regroup things. If we went green there, I felt like we'd be pretty good shape all the way to the stage.
Looks really strong right now. I want to congratulate you on your graduation from App State. And we got one to go until we go green, so we're going to wish you the best of luck.
10-4, Bob. Thank you very much. Starting right behind Luke here. Hope you guys have fun watching.
That's Jack Baldwin starting right behind his brother for the restart here at Franklin County Raceway. We thank you to Racing Electronics for allowing us to talk to some of these drivers, providing the technology to do so. If you want a scanner, you want radios for your team, Racing Electronics is the company to go with. They are always great in service, great in product, and they provide all of our racing communication with all of these drivers. Coming back to the green here in our Pace-O-Matic restart zone off of turn number 4 at Franklin County. Bailey not giving up the inside. Bailey looking for his first Smart Modified Tour win. Baldwin gets the advantage. Jack trying to follow his brother. It's Baldwin and Baldwin 1 and 2 in the Kenny Minter Classic. How about that? Two of the rising stars, not only of modified racing, but in racing around America. Been watching these kids for such a long time. By the way, Jack Baldwin now in that second spot. We go a little bit further back. Joey Braun in that 79 car. There's Landon Huffman. Huffman, remember, started on the point. He's got that challenge by Clarence's Steakhouse. If you win the race from leading the field to the green flag, you get an extra $500 bonus here tonight. Side by side, there's the 27 of Blake Barney. Oh, man. Takes Slate Myers way up the racetrack down in 1 and 2. Behind that, Paulie Hartwig, who's second in points in that orange 73. But I want to talk a little bit about that 27. There's a lot of history around this racetrack. They say it's the moonshine capital of the world, right? Well, Blake Barney testing here in that blue and white number 27. Barney yesterday felt like something come in the cockpit. And he found, a non-live bullet, honestly, that climbed into the cockpit of that race car, and they kept it as a memento and maybe a good luck charm here today at Franklin County Raceway. There's the 15, Bryce Bailey, Joey Braun right on his tail. Braun, so much talent. Those 17 Legends car wins at Riverhead Raceway, has a Legends car win already this year. But, man, he has looked good in this Hillbilly Racing Modified. That's 79. Here he goes to the inside of Bryce Bailey, trying to move up to third. If you look at now the top three, Joey Braun is there. The top three, Long Island-based drivers. Luke Baldwin, yeah, he was born in Mooresville, but that Baldwin team, that Baldwin family grew up on Long Island just like his brother Jack, his dad, Tommy Baldwin, Daytona 500 winning crew chief, and now Joey Braun, who's out of Long Island as well. Braun now to the inside of Baldwin. Braun making it look good here tonight at Franklin County. Just 21 years old from Manorville, New York. Braun moves up another spot. It's been a few years since we've seen that 79 in Victory Lane with a smart modified tour. Can they get here tonight? They came oh so close a couple of years ago right here at Franklin County Raceway. And at the end of the race, lost the lead to Jonathan Brown. Jonathan Brown went to Victory Lane. But right now, Braun up to second and almost getting to the back bumper of Luke Baldwin. Just waiting for Braun to go on the attack here. All over the back part of that Pace-O-Matic 7VA for Sadler's Racing. Braun, not much modified experience coming into the season. Some great starts, one tour-type modified start coming into the year, but now picking up that familiarity with modified racing. In fact, had a great run last week, top 10 finish at North Wilkesboro Speedway in the NASCAR Wheel of Modified Tour event, his first start with that series. But right now, a pair of top 5 runs. He's coming off one of them last month at Hickory Motor Speedway. Is tonight the night that Joey Braun puts that hillbilly racing ride back in Victory Lane with a smart modified tour. A little bit further back in the field, just outside the top 5, you see Ryan Newman and that Shitty Coolers number 2, right on the back bumper of the number 1 Pinnacle Financial Citrus Safe Grill Cleaners number 1. And I want to say this, Gary Myers had some surgery here today to kind of repair his back. He's doing okay. Caution does come out, but want to say a big get well, speedy recovery to Gary Myers. I'm sure, as Bert said in the drivers' meeting, he thought he was going to be here tonight, and he might be at Bowman Gray tomorrow, but Gary, we're thinking of you. Gary actually won a race here at Franklin County Raceway. Back in 1996, he led all 155 laps. So the end of Bell Helmet stage number 1 at the conclusion of the lap 30 mark. Luke Baldwin picks up another stage win this year. Joey Braun in second. Third is Jack Baldwin. So the significance of that is those top 3 drivers at the end of Bell Helmet stage number 1 get some championship points. They get a little extra cash in their pocket as well, thanks to Bell Helmets providing racers and basically motorcycle drivers or just casual people that want a helmet. Maybe they're going around in their ATV, UTV, no matter what it is. Bell Helmets has a product for you. So we thank you to Bell Helmets for providing safety not only to the race car drivers, but also those all over America. So that's the end of this Bell Helmet stage number 1. Plenty of racing still to come. We're going to go to a quick break here on FloRacing and come back with more exciting action. Hey, when we come back, actually, hold on.